Hey guys, welcome to another comic book video I have for y'all. So these books I'm about to show y'all, I didn't find um, out in the wild traditionally, like going to a bookstore or a comic book shop or anything like that. But some of these books, uh, believe it or not, I my wife actually found at a Dollar Tree store, and some of the other books are books that they're basically some comic packs that I picked up today as part of my points reward for playing some games today at my nephew's birthday party. Was there with my family, and yeah, I was able to pick up some comic packs with my points that I redeemed. So these are basically books from Dollar Tree and Main Event that I like to show y'all. So this could be a relatively short video, but just to start off with, this Batman Under the Red Hood. It was kind of cool. My wife was out doing some shopping at the Dollar Tree. She was waiting for our daughter to finish her dance lesson, and she sent me a pic of. I guess they had some comics at the Dollar Tree, and this was the one over in. It was either, I believe it was in LaPorte, Texas. And so she sent me some pics, and they were basically these books that were polybagged, and they looked like they were mostly DC books, so like characters like Batman, Superman, Justice League, The Flash. But in that pic, I zoomed in on it, and it looked like there was some books there of Batman, which is Batman issue number 635, which is the first appearance of the Red Hood. So when I zoomed in on it, it's definitely that cover of it, but it looks like it's a reprint. I thought they were pretty cool. So it was cool. My wife was thinking of me and saw those and sent those to me to see if I wanted any, and I was like, yeah, sure. So basically I had her pick up these books here that I'm showing. I'll start off with there at the Dollar Tree, and asked her how many copies there were of that Batman Under the Red Hood. She said there was 3 of them, and I was like, you want to go ahead and get all 3? So they're pretty cool. It's basically they're reprints. It's a Batman number 635, which is the first appearance of Jason Todd as the Red Hood, and I actually have that issue, the original issue. But I thought, you know what? I mean, you don't really see comic books or hear comic books at Dollar Tree. I'd never seen them before, so I thought it was pretty cool just to pick up some polybag reprints of it, and you never know, I might just decide to sell all 3 and keep them polybagged, or maybe like open up one for myself and read it. Maybe keep one if it's in good shape, and maybe sell the other, maybe sell both, or keep one. I don't know, but I thought they were pretty cool, so I was like, why not? They're $1.25 each, so $3.75. So I thought, why not? So I wanted to start off by showing you guys these books here. So I've got a few copies of them. Let's see. So that one, the second copy there. Oh yeah, again, they're all sealed. And the last one there. So I guess Dollar Tree is starting to carry comics. I guess they're just reprints of books. I guess, mostly just like DC stuff. So But I thought they were pretty cool. They're cheap, so why not? I might keep my eyes and ears peeled for, other classic, DC covers, reprints and stuff. So they're pretty thin books actually too. So probably not a whole lot of advertisement. Probably just like the meat and potatoes of the story in them. So, but pretty cool nevertheless. So, you don't really see this at Dollar Tree that often. So, but yeah, I'm gonna start keeping my eyes and ears peeled for other cool reprints there. So, and if I do, I'll be sure to show y'all them in another video. But yeah, so wanted to show y'all those. These next books I'm gonna show y'all are books that I like I was saying earlier, that they're from comic bundle packs that I got from points that I redeemed today from going to Main Event today with my family, celebrating my nephew's birthday. So now these books, I don't know what's in them, but I did cut off the top of them just to make it a little bit easier of pulling the books out to show you guys. So I'll go ahead and put the first comic pack bundle. So it looks like those, now on the front and the back of the bundle, I know what books are there. Obviously, I know which books those are, but the ones in between, I don't know. So again, I just cut open the seal. I don't know what's in them, so except for the front and the back. So, but it looks like we got an issue of Adventure Superman number 642, which he is facing Ruin there. Yeah, so let's go ahead and let's pull out the first book. Yeah, that's issue number 642, Adventures of Superman. Came out 2005. It's a direct issue versus Ruin. I think I might actually own this, or maybe I did before, but that was on the front of it, so I can tell what was in there. Looks like we've got an issue, Youngblood Strike File, issue number 1, which is Rob Liefeld cover. That looks pretty cool. I believe Rob Liefeld just relaunched his Youngblood characters this month, or maybe last month, but a whole new relaunch, which is pretty cool. But yeah, Youngblood back in the day, and today, I still like the Youngblood stuff. I'm still into Rob Liefeld's characters from back in the 90s, but this was pretty cool. I've always been a big fan of this character of Rob Liefeld's, Die Hard from Youngblood, and actually I don't think I've ever had this issue before, so this is pretty cool, and I love that. That's a cool cover too. So very, very nice to get that with all that relaunch stuff just coming out. So pretty cool book. I like that. Awesome. Happy that's in the pack. Very cool. And let's see. Looks like that is a back cover for a book here. Mad Season. Lane Staley, Mike McCready, Barrett Martin, Baker. That is. Yeah, that's from the whole grunge era. So that's a pretty cool advertisement. Lane Staley, Alice Chains, one of my favorite bands of all time. And actually, I'm on the hunt for that CD. I never owned it, so that's pretty cool. Maybe that's a sign that I'll find it. So, pretty cool advertisement on the back, but let's see what's on the front. And we've got issue Dead Meat Rebels 95. And that's in a coin cover. I don't know too much about this one. But yeah, if y'all know anything about it, feel free to post a comment, or if you like, but don't know too much about this one, so can't say too much about it. Last book in this haul, And this one was on the back of it, so I knew this one was in there. And that is Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, issue number 210, that came out in 2006. So, very cool cover. That's an Ariel Olivetti cover, and I just did and that's a direct edition. I just did a comic book video recently where I found a Punisher War Journal issue that was actually a newsstand. Very hard to find, that I found at Half Price Books, that was a Olivetti cover as well. So that is pretty cool to find this issue, some more art of his, and to go along with that Punisher book that I found. So very, very nice cover. I don't have this Batman book in my collection, and I saw it and love the cover, and I thought I need to hopefully maybe get some points here playing some games. Maybe I can, get this comic pack. So I was lucky enough and fortunate to get it. So pretty awesome, really nice, beautiful cover, really, really nice. And if I meet Ariel Olivetti, I hope to get meet him at a show or something. That'd be pretty cool. So that'd be awesome. Get this book signed. So very nice, very nice. So that's the last book in that comic bundle, and I've got one more bundle to show for you guys. And starting off, just kind of center it a little bit better. Starting off with this World's Funnest. Oh, that's a pretty. Oh, that's like a square bound book. Pretty thick book, actually. World's Funnest by Evan Dorkin and Friends. It looks like it's a Superman and Batman book. Pretty thick book, like almost like trade paperback like. Let's see, that's square bound. But that one was on the front, so I knew that one was there. But kind of different, funny. Looks like it's one of those, parody type of books. I don't know for sure. I don't know too much about it, but it looks like it's a comical book there. But yeah, so that one was in the pack. Got this issue here, Mystery Incorporated, book 1, Image. Never seen this book. I don't know too much about it, but that one was in there. And let's see, got 2 more books to show. We got this Justice League International. This is issue number 18. Guy Gardner, Green Lantern on the cover. Okay, I don't know too much about that, so put that aside. And the book that I saw that was on the back, that I knew was there, and I was hoping to, also accumulate enough points to get this comic pack, was for this book here, which is Save the Best for Last. Batman Detective Comics issue number 604 that came out in 1989, and that is a Brayfogle cover, one of my favorite Batman artists of all time. It's about the whole Mud Pack storyline. Never had this issue. I do have some other issues related to the Mud Pack. One that's actually mint, and I plan to get it graded. Can't remember what number it was, but yeah, this one was, this was on the back of the comic book bundle, and this one was the one I was after, so I was pretty happy I was able to accumulate enough points playing games to get this. And this one's actually a newsstand too as well, which is pretty cool. It has some spine ticks, but I basically essentially got the books for free, playing with game cards from my that she gave us, my sister-in-law gave us to play. So, but pretty awesome. Never had this book in my collection, and was really happy to add this one and find that in a comic book bundle. So pretty cool. Love that cover too. So, but anyways, that's the last book to show you guys in this haul. I hope y'all enjoyed the content in this video. Feel free to like or subscribe or post a comment. Stay tuned for some other videos I'm going to have for y'all. Some books that I found at actual like comic stores or bookstores in the month of November. So stay on the lookout for that. And again, hope y'all enjoyed the video. And thanks again for watching.